Welcome to the Airguns, Air Rifles, and Pistols.com SHOT Show 2016 update. Our first update is with HatsanUSA. Jesse Abbott of HatsanUSA was kind enough to give us some time to not only answer a lot of the questions that our Facebook group members had had on the new Hatsan products, but also to introduce us to some of the surprises Hatsan has in store for us in 2016.
You're getting lots of questions on them.
Oh yeah. So yeah, this is the new Gladius Long. Got the 6-way power adjustment. It's got the nice big air cylinder.
So now, is the power adjustment, is that transfer port restrictor, or is that in the hammer spring transfer port?
Yep.
And then the it still has a hammer spring adjustment like the others in the AT-44?
As far as I know.
Okay.
At this point, we haven't had any reason to mess with the hammer spring. So.
Well, I know it's all about tuning for that shot. Some people are tuning for power, so we're tuning for that shot curve.
Yeah.
So for me, one of the questions I've been asked is whether it'll be a good combination plinking / field target / hunting. Or if you get it in 177 or 22, and if you get that steady curve on it, dial it down to under 20 foot-pounds for hunter field target, and then maybe it'll dial it back up to go out in the field.
In 25 caliber, in the short version, you're looking at on 471, you're looking at 9 foot-pounds. Oh wow, that's nice. In 177, you're looking at 5.
So down to 5 for the 177?
Yeah.
That's nice.
And then in the 25 long, you're looking at up to 42 foot-pounds.
So those are the easy questions.
Sure. What else?
I got a couple frustratingly difficult ones for you.
Man, hit me.
So first one is so overseas, the entry-level kit has the Lothar Walther barrel.
Right.
And you guys are going to go with that route for bringing over here.
The testing we've done between our barrels and the LW barrels has proven to not really be a significant enough difference to even come close to justifying the cost difference. Because the LW barrels are considered more expensive.
Okay. And the second one you have on the wall.
Which one is that?
The Nova.
So yeah, it's got the 500cc, 250 bar air cylinder.
Okay.
Makes really good power and has a really awesome shot count also. It is based on the AT-44, obviously, but with the bigger cylinder. So you're actually getting more power than your standard AT-44 and a much higher shot count.
So much higher. How much higher are we looking at?
So in 177, you're only going to get about 120 shots at optimal velocity.
Okay.
And then when you go up to the 25, you're looking at 88 shots at optimal velocity. Overall, you're looking at 200 shots in 177.
And is that going to be only offered to the Woodstock, or is that going to have a synthetic option?
Just the Woodstock.
Okay. And price point wise, where you're hoping for that one to come in at?
Retail, full retail is going to be $8.99.
Okay.
So we also have the BullBoss here. So
okay, you guys got one up on me.
We got 2 up on you. We'll get to that one
in
a second. So this is basically a kind of slimmed down version of the Gladius. It's got the standard AT-44 air cylinder, so it's not quite as high as shot count, and it also doesn't have the power adjuster. But it's a little bit lighter, and it's just kind of a nice little slimline package. It's based on the AT-44, so it has the same basic specs as an AT-44 long. And it's just a nice little fun short package.
It has a side cocking on it, which is nice.
Yeah, nice side lever. It goes to just a regular button plate instead of the fully adjustable.
Okay.
But it is if you feel it's a really
nice thick,
soft leather or rubber. And then just push that to adjust up and down.
Oh, nice. So the cheek rest has a single push button to raise or lower.
Yep.
So standard AT-44 mags on this?
Yes.
For the Gladius, is that the same using?
Yep, same magazines. Yep.
And the same for the Nova?
Yep. Now, the Hercules.
That's a small one. So rear bottle, front bottle, how big are the bottles?
They're both 500cc, so you've got a full liter of air. And there's basically nothing else on the market that has that even close to that much air. The other really cool thing is we'll have it in 177, 22, 25, 30, 35, and 45. We don't have the specs quite yet for the 45. We're still working on that. But in 35 caliber, it's making right about 142 foot-pounds of energy. You're getting 48 shots at optimal velocity. MSRP is going to be $12.99.
Okay.
And I think they're all going to come out within just the next couple of months, with the exception of the 45. We're just not quite done with that one yet.
It's got a little heft to it.
A little heft to it,
but it feels solid compared to the one complaint I've heard and personally have with like the AT-44 Tact is just because of the nature of the beast, the stock has a little wobble to it.
And it'll also, the cheek rest here actually just slides off.
Okay, so adjustable.
So it comes with two different ones. This is the thicker one, and there's a thinner one. And that's a 250 bar.
Oh, 250 bar to that.
Yep.
That is a beast and a half.
Yeah, we're really excited about that one.
Well, I guess that answers the other question I was going to have for you, is where you see the American market going, but bigger's better, right?
Exactly. And we actually, speaking of bigger's better, we have one more that he's got right here.
Yep.
This is our 135, which I'm sure you're probably already familiar with the 135. It's a QE version in 30 caliber.
Now, the question on that we had was, has there been any changes to the power plant as opposed to the 25 caliber 135?
It's basically the same power plant.
So the same power plant, so going to see about similar efficiency and effectiveness out of it. It's just popping a bigger chunk of leg down range.
Yep, it's shooting about 550 feet per second with, I think it's a 44 grain. And
when is this one supposed to be released?
Hopefully within just the next few months.
Okay. We have a lot of people that are still very, very, and for rightful reasons, loyal to their brake barrels.
Oh, yeah.
And pretty much when it comes to power brake barrels, it's Hatsan or play double, triple the price, and not really get anything that's big bore, or even getting quarter bore out there is really difficult these days.
Big thank you out to HatsanUSA for giving us the time today and answering our questions. Looking forward to seeing more from them over the coming year.